As many of you know, we spend a lot of time in Europe, so in Europe you're allowed to use your e-scooter. Now when we come back to the UK, we always struggle because the scooters are not allowed in the UK.
They're banned, aren't they?
Still.
Unless it's a rental scooter, the law is clear that they are classed as a motor vehicle and as such need insurance and everything else, but you can't get because it's not been regulated.
Yeah, so you can't always get your motorhome into these little towns and villages, so what do you do?
The other option are e-bikes, and as we all know, we all love a good e-bike, where these ones send you along at decent speed without pedalling and getting out of puff. The issue is space is a premium, isn't it?
And weight as well. We found a lot of them are really, really heavy. They've got big fat tyres, great for comfort, but just not ideal for the motorhome.
They are good for delivering Chinese food, as we've seen throughout Europe, sort of fat tyre e-bikes, but not for us in our motorhome when we're close to our capacity and space limits already, eh?
No, we're looking for something compact, small and light.
And also we decided to challenge ourselves. We wanted to go on a bike ride, and we thought to ourselves, the only other vehicle we've got other than our motorhome is a little smart car which we use now and again. We wanted to go on an e-bike ride today with e-bikes, didn't we?
So we're looking for something that a smart car can hold 2 people and 2 e-bikes. Can it be done?
You think it's straight away, no chance you want to get one on. Well, actually you're wrong, because you can. Have a look at this.
Hey!
We give you the T14 E Bike from Engwe, and not only one, but believe it or not, there's another one folded up inside.
There is. We've got 2 in there.
So one on the back, one inside. So we're going to get them out now, put them back together. Should only take a minute. And after that, we're off, aren't we? We're going to go and find some food.
Yeah. No, we're going to go for a bike ride, Mark.
After, yeah. So that's one of the batteries are fully detachable as well, which we do like, because when you finish with your bike ride, you can take them off your scooter and charge them up in your motorhome or your kitchen or wherever you want to do. And plus, when carrying them on the bike carrier of the motorhome, it makes them quite light as well. And also it locks in, so you can't nick it, so that's a good security feature. They do also come with the ignition key, so once it's on, that's it, and all you get is a little display there. Handlebar lift up as well, you see quite a good height. So you're not there riding it like a little clown. It is a bit compact, we've got to say that, but it's still pretty good, isn't it? And your seat lifts up and you put your battery in the same.
I think with some of the other bikes that you've had, Mark, I think this is really quick to be put together.
Yeah.
And really convenient as well.
One thing I've got to say about this little T14 E-Bike from Engwe is that it's like riding on fresh air. Way back in the 80s, you used to get cars with hydroelastic suspension. And the ride on this can only be sort of said it's the same feeling. You glide over the bumps. It's absolutely fantastic. It has got a throttle, which we know is illegal in the UK allegedly, so you can pedal, and it's got pedal assist, and we're just pedaling now. This is quite a basic e-bike, and you don't get a speedometer, but we're tooting along here steady, probably about 12 to 15 miles per hour, which is perfect. Also, I didn't quite agree with us either, it snorted. Well, I'm that out of puff after doing a couple of miles. It's alright, isn't it, that?
I tell you what, I am well impressed, really impressed. We've had some bikes in the past and they've always been too heavy and bulky for me.
Yeah, they're agile, aren't they?
This is brilliant. I've got a favourite feature as well, Mark. The saddle. A big shout out to Engwe for that saddle. Oh my God, it's so comfortable.
It's like something you used to get on this old bike from 80s, isn't it?
A lot of them are like a razor's edge. You'll know what I mean, girls. But yeah, this saddle is unbelievable. I don't know what they've done, but spot on.
And what about the smoothness over the rough ground? It glides,
really
doesn't it?
Good. I mean, we're on rough ground now, aren't we? And it's just glides over. The smallest wheels. We've had some with massive wheels, haven't we?
Yeah.
These are brilliant.
Well, you've got 5 points of suspension, haven't you? 2 on the front forks, 2 on the rear, and a frame suspension point in the middle. So you can't get any smoother than that.
I know nothing about that. All I know is that is one smooth ride.
And we're on the way down. In the smart car earlier on, and we were saying these are ideal for someone who lives in a city. If you want to do a city commute or something to work from one side of the city to the other, 3 or 4 mile easy. I wouldn't say you're going to do 20 mile on them. Well, you can. You know, we've got a decent amount of range on them.
Say you've got a flat in the city and you're upstairs, you could lift this up into your flat
and
easily, fold it away.
Yeah, fold it away, and that's it. Yeah, and it comes with everything. Literally 5 minutes to fit them up. This is the first e-bike we've ever had sent ever from any brand where it's literally you put the seat in, put the handlebars, clip battery in, pedals. Well, actually the battery comes already in, doesn't it? You have to very little. So
very, very good, really good. None of this big massive assembly kit. It took you what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, and it comes with a little like multi-tool, which is worth keeping with the bike.
Yeah.
So, but we're going to put some stuff on these seats at the back. We've got like little pedestrian seats here, padded. I'm not right sure of the idea of that, but
yeah, I don't think you can get anyone on that once you're actually sat on it because your bum comes out of here. But again, big shout out to these.
Yeah.
These are amazing.
Yeah,
they're like memory foam or something, but the shape and everything, you don't be like, oh, my bum, or it'd be hurting. But yeah, brilliant.
And we're not for everybody. We know if you've got an image, if you're image conscious, you might look a bit. You know, I'm quite big on her, and that's a small bike. A little kid could go on that maybe. But, you know, at the end of the day, they do us, don't they? It's going to be perfect.
I'm well happy. Because, like I say, every time we come back from Europe, we think, oh, we've no transport now outside the van. On these, we can nip into little villages, towns.
Can park. We're heading up, hopefully, we're heading our foot into Scotland maybe, aren't we, shortly? So
yeah, these are going to be fantastic for it.
We can park a mile or 2 outside. We don't ever go very far on e-scooters or anything, but 2 or 3 miles, CHICCO in the rucksack. We're happy, aren't we?
And the other great thing about this bike is the weight. How light are they, Mark?
22, just over 22 kilo. That means you could easily put 2 of these without the batteries on. Put the batteries in your motorhome safe on the bike carrier of your motorhomes. I think the Fiamma bike carrier can hold up to about 60 kilos. So yeah, they're no heavier than the e-scooters we've been dragging all the way around Europe. So perfect for us, aren't they?
They're just absolutely amazing. I'm so happy.
So the range on them is about 25 kilometres if you're using just a battery assisting, you're not pedalling, and with pedal assist up to 60 kilometres. So that's all right, isn't it? You're not going to flatten the battery in any time soon. They are designed for you to pedal and be out when you're going up steep hills and stuff, but there is a throttle as well. So these little e-bikes don't have a massive motor either, 250 watt, but it's more than enough to pull you up some decent hills with some pedal assist, which we've
already just done it with you on it anyway, so...
Yeah. I am a little bit overweight, but I'm sure they look quite sturdy. It shouldn't be an issue. And the other thing I do like about them is, like I say, they do fold up and fit in a smart car.
Just to prove how quickly you can actually fold these down, here's Mark doing mine.
That lifts up and it's on like a safety pin, so if it did come undone, it can't fall over. That's that down. And then you've got this one in the middle. And it's pretty same as any sort of folding e-bike. And then all you have to do then is just swing it round. I haven't just mastered the art of doing this yet.
They're a bit stiff with being new, aren't they? Like everything, when it's new it's a bit more stiffer, but I'm sure it'll become a little bit more easier. There we go. Look at that.
And then your handlebars just slip down the side like that. So that's it, essentially that's it.
That is it. Look how compact that is now.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I mean, you can take the seat off as well, which I'll do when I put it back in the smart car.
I absolutely love it.
But the thing is, they don't look like folding bikes, do they?
No, they don't. They don't at all.
Right. Some of them look a bit, oh, that's definitely a folding bike.
I mean, look at the tyres on there. You'd think you'd be feeling every lump and bump. You just don't. That suspension's spot on.
Yeah. So what do we think overall? Pretty good, isn't it, that? Pretty impressed with them. What we are going to do is, like I say, when we go on our next trip out, we're going to be taking them with us and keep tuned and see how they perform. And
yeah,
we'll update you.
You'll be seeing these in a lot of up and coming vlogs because I'm over the moon. I didn't think we'd find anything like this.
Yeah, perfect, aren't
So, I mean, to get in a smart car, 2 people, 2 bikes in a smart car.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought it?
Perfect, isn't it? So there might be some promotion going on as this video airs. It just depends on when it goes online. Check out in this video description all the details and the essential links to take you to this e-bike. And check it out. And for us, I think they're around about £500 a bike. So it is changing. It might be slightly different. This is filmed just before Christmas, and it might be slightly cheaper.
And I'm sorry, but I think £500 is an absolute snap, because that's a bargain.
Yeah, it is.
You know
really,
what we're like with bargains, and we'd like to thank Engwe for sending these out to us to try these, because I think we've got a spot on back here, haven't we?
And do stay tuned, because the coming videos you'll no doubt see us buzzing around on them.